This piece was a part of a mural from the public project Great Wall of Hounsdale in 2017. When it was up there, people have been asking me, what medium is it? And I would say, plastic bags. And they would say, what do you mean, plastic bags? So here is the story. This is the first plastic bag project I ever made. It was an ornament for the local Earth Day fair of 2010. And the assignment was make art with the kids using some recycled material in 15 minutes or less. Well, the first one took a month before I figured out how to do this. But all that follows came out of it. This is how it works. When you subject a plastic bag to heat, it shrinks, it fuses to itself, and it solidifies from a soft bag into a rigid form. Here is my stitch sampler of bottles created with a variety of fiber techniques. Each retains the look of the original knit or crochet stitch or weave or whatever technique was used, except now it's a solid object. Now the problem is that the bags have print on them, which is not always convenient. Some prints are user-friendly, like the one in the middle picture here. Some not so much, as the one that say Walmart. My first solution to the print management problem was to keep it in the same color family. So, for example, using only white bags with red print, and then to disrupt the lettering so it's no longer recognizable. Then one day I had an accidental breakthrough, and I realized that I can wash away the lettering with rubbing alcohol. The color of the base plastic stays, but the lettering washes off, so I can have a pristine white plastic if I want. That was a game changer. So now that I could get the ink off, I could also get it back on with any alcohol-based medium. If you want rainbow plastic, you can have it. The greatest asset of this medium is the translucency of the plastic. This makes it ideal for lampshades, luminaries, window ornaments, or any sculpture with inner light. Alternatively, it can be used in the same way as any other translucent media, like for instance watercolor, where you work adding translucent layers on top of each other to achieve various atmospheric effects. Additionally, heating the plastic in different ways produces different textural effects. In some places it gets denser or develop holes, which all show through the layers. Obviously, the more overlapping layers, the darker the color, just like in watercolor. This allows for effects created by folding the plastic in various ways. Here the plastic was pleated to create a tree line effect. Since every layer shows, you can also add an underpainting before you apply the plastic. Here the orange and blue vertical stripes were painted onto masonite, and all the other effects come from interactions of the plastic layers added on top of that original underpainting. Now in 3D work, you need to work over a support, a mold if you will, to allow the soft plastic to stiffen over some pre-existing form. In this example, it was a paper cup and a porcelain saucer. When you work over a form, the plastic in effect shrink wraps around the object. If the shape allows it, you can remove it. If it doesn't, you can also leave it in and get, in this case, a glass-lined vase that actually holds water. Or alternatively, you can use the first shrink-wrapped layer to adhere additional plastic elements to the piece. Now, having said that, there is no glass in this teapot. So how did I get the teapot out? Here I worked in several sections and assembled them later. The fact that this is possible means your sculpture can be any shape and size you choose. In larger pieces, you can also shrink wrap a wire armature in it. And this example is a relatively small object, but there are wires in the stems to allow me to bend them and also to support the weight of the blossoms. Since I'm a mixed media artist, I'm constantly trying to combine different materials. So here is a sculpture that is a combination of plastic bags and polymer clay elements. Doesn't this look wonderfully organic for a piece of plastic? It's the heat. The heating process is organic and stays somewhat unpredictable despite your best efforts, which makes each piece one of a kind and keeps the medium exciting. Happy creating! Now go and make something.